Yeah, so I published my first book at the age of 14. It was entitled Every Aspect of Life and it was on Amazon. My second book just got published last month and it's entitled Growing Beyond the Syllabus. I can say the inspiration that led me to write this book or what motivated me to write this book is the fact that there aren't any self-help books out there written for teens by a teen himself or herself.
Hi, I'm Loukikk Chatbar from the Free Press Journal, and today we have with us Loukikk Chatbar, a 17-year-old who's written 2 books and is one of India's youngest self-help authors. He recently published his second book, Growing Beyond the Syllabus. His book also happens to be an Amazon bestseller. Let's have a quick chat. Hi Loukikk, what exactly made you think that you could be an author and that to a teenager?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I can say the inspiration that led me to write this book or what motivated me to write this book is the fact that there aren't any self-help books out there written for teens by a teen himself or herself. There are thousands of self-help books written by wise old men, CEOs talking about you should be doing this, you should be doing that. But the question popped up, what about us? What do we teens think? What do we teens feel about personality development, financial literacy, time management, etc. etc. So this attempt was to simplify and demystify all these self-help aspects from a teenager's point of view.
So when did you exactly start writing your first book? And if I had to ask you, how did you manage your academic pressure and also having to write a book? I'm sure you were pretty driven to write this book. How do you manage that? You also play sports. What all do you do exactly?
Yeah, so academic pressure, yeah, that's quite a nice word to say. But I used to read a lot. I read a lot right now. And I always felt that I should give back something to the society. I should have a mark on the society, leave an impression or something. So at that time, in 7th or 8th standard, I used to believe that this book will be a mark or an impression or a give back to the society. And answering the question of how I used to manage it, time management is what I believe.
So Loukikk, if you had to talk about your second book, Growing Beyond the Syllabus, what all do you think your readers really liked? What all have you covered? And what aspect did you want to focus mostly on?
Okay, that's a great question. So the book is divided into 3 parts. There are 9 chapters in total, and each part has 3 chapters. So we're going from the basics, that is the fundamentals to know about, that's part 1. Part 2 being the qualities and values to improve, and part 3 being the self-help skills, that includes skills to imbibe. So part 1 includes everything from perspectives, beliefs and positivity. Part 2 has dreams and dedication, attitude and reaction versus response. That is how we talk, how we react with the people around us. And part 3, that is my personal favorite, is all about entrepreneurship development, money, financial literacy and time management.
So Loukikk, coming to our last question, you've just published your second book. Do you have any further plans of writing more books, or do you want to focus on your academics now?
I've got my third book planned, not even planned, but I've got it executed almost. I've got it executed 75%, and but I'll leave the audience in the dark for a bit because it's good to have that suspense. And coming on to academics, I just completed my 12th with good grades, so I've got a lot much to study for now, but I'll be doing this alongside it.
So Loukikk, a very, very bright future to you, both as an author and a student. Do you have any special message that you want your readers and your teen friends to know?
Pushing forward, ignoring those thoughts, going ahead. When you keep on knocking and doing what you love, you'll eventually land up in a good place and you will earn and achieve what you wish for. So I guess keep going and hustle now, rest later, because that's what I believe in. Hustling now and all the things that is rest and the rest later. To sum it up, I should say that whatever dedication that you put in whatever you love, you'll get the result of it no matter what. There will be someone who believes in you, and you have to believe in yourself too. So I would like to thank my parents for believing in me and giving the team the opportunity and the resources to become an author. And also thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak over here and the recognition which everyone deserves. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you for this.
Thank you.